Hello, this is Darwish from Professor Darwish channel. I'm the founder of this channel, Professor Darwish. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to calculate missing side length of a triangle for part 2. Some of you guys probably didn't watch part 1. I recommend you guys watch part 1 first before this, to give you an idea how these kinds of topic works. So for this part or part 2, we will be discussing about law of sines and law of cosines. The law of sines, also known as the sine rule, is a relationship between the sides and angles of any triangle. It states that the ratio of the length of a side to the sine of its opposite angle is constant for all three sides of the triangle. In other words, for a triangle with angles A, B, and C, and sides A, B, and C, where side is opposite angle A, etc., the law of sines is expressed as A/sin A equals B/sin B equals C/sin C. Key points about the law of sines. Applies to all triangles. It's not limited to right triangles. It works for any triangle, including obtuse and acute triangles. Finding missing sides and angles. It's a useful tool for solving triangles when you know certain information, like two angles and a side, or two sides and an angle opposite one of them, and need to find the remaining unknown values. Ambiguous case. When using the law of sines with two sides and an angle opposite one of them, SSA, there can be two possible solutions for the triangle. This is known as the ambiguous case, and it's important to check both possibilities to see if they are valid. Relationship to sine. The law of sines highlights the relationship between the angles and the lengths of the sides in a triangle, emphasizing that larger angles have larger opposite sides. In simpler terms, imagine you have a triangle. If you divide the length of any side by the sine of its opposite angle, you'll get the same number for all three sides. This number is a constant for that particular triangle. Now let's go for another one, the law of cosines. The law of cosines, also known as the cosine rule, is a fundamental theorem in trigonometry that relates the lengths of the sides of a triangle to the cosine of one of its angles. It's a powerful tool for solving triangles when you know certain information, such as two sides and the included angle, or all three sides. Here's a breakdown. What it says. The law of cosine states that for any triangle with sides of length A, B, and C, and angles A, B, and C, where angle A is opposite side A, angle B is opposite side B, and angle C is opposite side C, the following relationships hold. A superscript 2 equals B superscript 2 plus C superscript 2, 2BC asterisk cos A, B superscript 2 equals A superscript 2 plus C superscript 2, 2AC asterisk cos B, and C superscript 2 equals A superscript 2 plus B superscript 2, 2 ab asterisk cos C. When to use it. Finding a missing side. If you know two sides and the angle between them, the included angle, you can use the law of cosines to find the length of the third side. Finding a missing angle. If you know all three sides of the triangle, you can use the law of cosines to find any of the angles. Special case, Pythagorean theorem. If one of the angles in the triangle is a right angle, 90 degrees, the law of cosines simplifies to the Pythagorean theorem. For example, if angle A is 90 degrees, then cos A equals 0, and the formula becomes A superscript 2 equals B superscript 2 plus C superscript 2. In essence, the law of cosines provides a way to relate the sides and angles of any triangle, making it a crucial concept in trigonometry and geometry.